Coach?
Yeah, I mean, just first of all, man, I want to thank the fans and students that showed up out here today. They knew it was going to be hot, and it was hot, but we had a sellout, man. It was an awesome atmosphere, blackout. Really appreciate those guys and everybody coming out and celebrating with our team today with this great victory and this our first Big 12 win. So I want to make sure I recognize them. We can't do it without them, and obviously one of our goals this year is to defend the NIP, and we want to make this a great home field event, and it is. It's incredible. It was today. So I want to thank them. Also want to, there was all three phases today I thought played outstanding. It was a complete game out of all three. Setting the tone right off the bat. I thought, with Minkins, coming back and playing this week and getting an interception on the first drive, man, that kind of set the tone. And offensively, we go down and score. And then it was pretty much on after that. As you think about it, it was just a complete game defensively. We gave up the one post route, and that's the one time they got in the red zone, but our defense did a great job of not letting them get a first down, and they attempted a field goal, did not make it. And then our offense put together some nice drives. They got a really good defense. I think their defense is very efficient in what they do. They're hard to run the ball against. They play a lot of man coverage back there. There was two great throws by Sorsby to Xavier in the end zone to get those touchdowns, to get some points on the board. We popped a long run with Corey there, probably 50-some yard run, which was outstanding. But it was hard to get yards on the ground today, and give them a lot of credit for that. But I do think we were very efficient throwing the football today. And the other thing that we did was take care of the ball. We did not have any turnovers, and we created three. That was huge in the game. And I think two of their turnovers for sure went and got touchdowns. I don't know about the third, but anyway, just a complete game. And special teams today were solid as well. We knocked down two more field goals. Fletch averaged 43 yards on two punts. Hawks just punting the ball out the back of the end zone. So it was a complete game today. Really proud of our guys, and they deserve to have the rest of the day off.
As a former quarterback, how fun is it to watch when Sorsby gets in a groove like that, where it seems like everything he sees is working?
Yeah. It was. I thought we had a solid game plan coming in, and we knew there were going to be some tight windows. His one incompletion early. Royer had it. The guy did a great job of knocking it out. That would have, he basically would have started 12 for 12, I think, starting the game instead of 11 for 12. But he was in a good rhythm there. We had some good efficient throws. Sterling made a great catch on the one down the field there. Royer made some good contested catches. It wasn't like they were wide open. Our guys were having to make some good contested catches there, and I thought, they did a great job with that, and Rory, played a solid game.
That's two games that you've done a decent number on. Donovan Smith, a big fella, but he's out of the game in the third quarter today.
He's obviously a big person that can run the football. That was the one thing we were worried about was him, carrying the ball from the quarterback position. And then when the other quarterback comes in, he can run too. So basically both of those guys, and they got a few first downs on us by running it third and medium, and they're running the Q, and but we felt like, okay, if we give that up, that's not going to beat us, so as long as we get them down. And so, they hit a few first downs on us on that, but overall, man, we contained the quarterback very well. Really didn't have too many open windows to throw. As I mentioned, they had the one post ball. We lacked our guy, should have been back in the post, didn't get back there, so they hit that one. But other than that, that was pretty much it in the throw game.
Marshall?
You talked about how this was a solid performance
Yep.
from all three phases of the game, giving credit to Houston. Just how close was this to a perfect all-around win for Cincinnati?
Yeah, I don't know, 34-0. I don't know how it gets much better than that, really. It's hard to lose if you don't let anybody score. So 0 points is pretty good, man. Some people have been critical of our defense the last couple of weeks, but to hold it, a Power 4 team to 0 points, I don't think it's been done this year yet. So that's pretty good.
Being able to get that first Big 12 home win in your tenure for the school in general, just how important is that?
Oh man, it's huge. It's huge. It's huge. We've, Cincinnati has fought so hard to, to get to this level, and to finally come out here and get our first Big 12 win and our first opportunity this season. It's been big for us, to get the belt back last week. Now, you're getting this Big 12 win. It's been a great couple of weeks here. We tell the team, these are 1 week seasons that we have. Everything can change next week. Everything. So you have to be so intentional and so focused on every single day. And that's why, somebody asked me about a 12 o'clock kick. Number one, I don't set what time we play. All right, so whatever the time they tell us to play, that's the time we play. But I like 12 because from this point forward, I can go watch some college football. And I don't care what happens. This is the only day of the week we can relax. This is it right now. From right now, because when we come into office tomorrow, it's all Texas Tech. So now I'm happy, man. So I get another 6 hours here to go watch some ball and hang out and celebrate this win.
Keegan and track.
Sterling Burkhalter was someone that was challenged in the fall, and he's put
Yep.
together a few good games.
Yep.
How does that speak to just the overall depth in the receiver room for Sergio Williams?
Yeah, I mean, Sterling, man, he had a great